Hello, Buckeye Nation. To be honest, I wasn't going to do a Rose Bowl wrap-up, but after a game like that, how could I not? After that electric ending, I am 100% with CZ and her tweet. I already can't wait for next year. That game was a roller coaster from the beginning to the end. I was freaking out and biting my nails that whole dang game. But OMG, I've never been more happy to see a game clock hit 0. Let's do a quick recap together. Welcome to Buckeye Football Fangirl. My name is Lisa, and I'm the gal behind Buckeye Football Fangirl. To start off this recap, CJ Stroud, my goodness, he put up some straight up gaudy numbers. He left the Rose Bowl passing records in the dust, broke the Ohio State single game passing record, and also broke the Rose Bowl total touchdown record. And JS freaking N, he was fire. There are no other words to describe it. Not only did he break the Rose Bowl and Ohio State single game receiving record, but that performance pushed him into first place for the single season yards in the Big Ten. He absolutely balled out, and as Caitlin tweeted, Stroud with Jaxon as his #1 receiver next season is about to be crazy. Not only that, but Marvin Harrison Jr. put up a pretty impressive performance too. Emeka Egbuka almost busted out a punt return for a touchdown. That got called back when it shouldn't have. And on D, I don't have too much to comment on other than Eichenberg redeemed himself in my book. Oh, and thank God for Court Williams, who made some clutch stops during key moments. You all, as we're now at the end of this season looking back, there are a lot of different feels running through me. This was a truly historic season, and we got to watch an amazing team take the field this year. There were so many records broken throughout the year. We literally watched history written in the record books in front of us. And yet the season fell short of the hopes and the dreams that we all had of watching our Buckeyes fight for a college football playoff championship. That performance and win in the Rose Bowl does help take a bit of the sting off of those shattered hopes for me, but there's still a bittersweet moment knowing that this team was greater than those key games that it stumbled in. Regardless, we all have so much to be excited about for next year. Before we get too far ahead though, I want to take a moment to look back and to say how I'm incredibly thankful to the team that played their hearts out for us this year. I am so thankful for all the games that we got to watch Olave, Wilson, and JSN make breathtaking catches, for the thrill of watching Steele Chambers and Cade Stover ball out after switching to the defensive side of the ball, for getting to see Ronnie Hickman zip around the field making tackles all over, for the skill that we got to see Denzel Burke play with, for the times that we got to see Tre'Veon Henderson run faster than fast, Teague muscle for the first down, and Mayan chop his way through defenders, for the havoc brought in the trenches by DeJuan Jones, Haskell Garrett, NPF, and Thayer Munford, for the elite blocking and receptions from Jeremy Rucker and Mitch Rossi, for the leadership and selfless play from Demario McCall, for the game-wrecking ability from Tyreek Smith, Zach Harrison, Jack Sawyer, and JTT. There are a lot of other players too that we got to see play amazing game this year, and there are so many players that we're going to miss seeing on the field next year, but this youth movement that we've got to witness this year has me stoked to see what next year holds. I cannot wait to see the Scarlet and Gray suit up for their first game in the fall of 2022. That first game against Notre Dame is gonna be a good one. Don't get me wrong, the team has a lot to work on between now and then, and Day and the rest of the coaching staff have their work cut out for them. It is gonna be fun though to see what Knowles brings to the table defensively, because it can only go up from here. I love you all so much. Thank you for joining me this football season. You all are the best, and I love cheering these Buckeyes on to victory with you. As you should know by now, I'm not nearly as crazy about basketball or recruiting as I am about Ohio State regular season football. So this will be my last video for a while. And with that, I'll see you on the other side of the off season.